The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Blue Hens about to kick it away and get this season started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Burks. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Bowling Green's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Let's talk about Bowling Green for a minute. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Woo, deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So Delaware's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're
turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 30.
Little John's 30s.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
What?
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. To the ground. He's got it again.
What video?
You want to make sure to maximize
Okay,
those
Katie, go to another room. They're watching a show, okay?
Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just
Wait, Katie! Shh. Katie, they're watching a TV show in here.
Dude, can you hear me?
Katie, you hear what I'm saying? They're watching a TV show. Stop now, Katie. I will text you. Katie? It's not on. Okay, Katie, if you turn it up again, you need to go upstairs. Can you please go upstairs? Tyler. Tyler.
What? What? What?
No, oh my God. Katie, why don't you stop it? Katie, come over here and sit on this couch. Please. Stop. What's that right there?
right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Goes to the option. Got the first down and more. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You want to end a play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the snap, getting off the ball so quick, penetrating the backfield and making something happen.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Running back searching for a hole. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's short. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown. Bowling Green. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, a Delaware offense going back to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. The give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's all the way across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41 in the running game, getting it done. They'll put him in play from the 41 on first down. He'll ride his man on the option.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense... Be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Give to the running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the back. They'll run the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense... Back. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had a much better field position this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line, it's short. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll... right around the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Playing the option meant consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Throws to the wideout. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Falcons will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Caught behind the line. It's Ogden. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Delaware.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Great job by the back on the option.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Pulls it in. It's short. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. The Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go. There, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Hodges. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Fires to the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of green. As he gets it to the 31.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking for room. It's Hubbard. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Got room to work. Speeding down the left side. He's at the touchdown, Delaware. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. The running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. The option look. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Goes to the option. The pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Hens! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
And that's why it's so tough to stop an option offense in plays like this, because defensively you've got to be so good with your assignments. Someone needs the dive. Someone needs the quarterback. Who's got the pitch man? That time nobody on defense had the answer.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks just, they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
Catch in the middle, it's short. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Rides the back on the option, the give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the quick game, he'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. On the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
And the Blue Hens with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Now on the option. Touchdown, Delaware! Great job by the back on the option.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Falcons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Delaware! And the stomping has commenced.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Burks. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Gonna run it. It's Ogden. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense picks it up. They bring him down. Only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. And it looks as if the offense will just take... Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The clock keeps going tick, 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 tick as the offense takes a knee inside. A minute to go in this one. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And he's already made one. The holder will put it down at the 26 for a 36-yard try. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.